We came across Sweet Spot around about 4 months ago, and we decided to come to England from Scotland to come and meet the franchisors, Rizwan in particular. We came here, we met with the franchisors, and we kicked off really well with them. We felt like they had a good bit of knowledge in the industry. They already had 3 or 4 stores of their own that they were running, and they're running them professionally. They were making a profit. Not only that, they are, although the franchise was so new, like relatively new, they had a lot of processes already in place. And we thought, me and my brother at the time, that we could actually work with these guys. These guys were fantastic at what they were doing. Fast forward the last 4 months, in the last 4 months, we have literally had super amount of support from them building our store. We are now at the point where we've built the store, we've got it ready to open. We're here in Nottingham training myself and my staff, learning all the desserts, all the different things, and the support has been immense. What I can say as a takeaway, if you guys are interested in a franchise, especially a dessert franchise or a food franchise, and you want to learn from scratch, these guys are brilliant. Honestly, they're down to earth. They've got a lot of experience. They've streamlined everything, so it's basic and simple. And from start to finish, with regards from the franchise fee, the royalties, everything is above board and everything is open and honest. There's nothing that in the contracts. There's nothing that's in this franchise that they say, oh, by the way, you've got this fee to pay afterwards. Look, everything's up front. And it's been a great experience so far. I mean, we've not opened our store yet. We are literally about 2 weeks away from opening, but so far the experience has been fantastic. And if you are considering applying or trying, or even coming to have a word with these guys, I would say 100% do it. You never know where it's going to lead.
Hi, my name is Hamza. I'm the franchisee for the newly opened store in Nottingham. We've been open for 3 days now. And it's been going very well. I initially started looking at joining a franchise, doing business about 6 months ago. And for somebody like myself who had no prior experience and no prior, business acumen, didn't know the first thing about business, I really wanted to go with a company, with a franchise who I knew and who I was, deep down I was assured with myself that they were going to give me that support, they were going to give me that help, every single step of the way. And honestly, the way it's turned out, it's exactly what I would have hoped, what I would have wanted, and what I would have expected. From the first moment coming down, to see the shop, negotiating with the landlord, signing the lease, signing the contract, every step of the way the franchisor has been with me. His team have always been behind me to support me. Out of hours, where I've had any issues, where there's been times where I've thought to myself, you know what, I'm way out of depth here, I cannot do this on my own. And every step of the way, they were just there, they were really building my confidence, assuring me that, you can do this is doable, it's possible. And as you can see, this is the result now, a beautiful store. I'm very happy, it's going really well. And honestly, I can genuinely say that without the support of the franchisor and the people behind the scenes at Sweet Spot, I would not have been able to start this shop. And I honestly, I'm looking forward to the future and how often we can work together again.
Hi guys, my name is Rizwan and I'm the franchise owner of Sweet Spot. Sweet Spot is a brainchild of myself and another friend of mine who we started off with a small store in Coventry on Far Gosford Street. And our idea was, we started with the idea is just to give fresh desserts. And when I started Sweet Spot, I was out there, although before I started Sweet Spot I had some experience in the shisha business and doing some desserts and a takeaway, but I was still out there trying to find the perfect product. So I went to a few places, a few businesses that were doing desserts quite well, and I went there and I asked them to say, look, can you guys help me? I don't mind paying you guys a fee, etc., and help me build a dessert place. But unfortunately, I was turned down and rejected. But I did not take that as a no for an answer. So I went up, I set up my own business on Far Gosford Street, Sweet Spot, and I made some mistakes. I learned from those mistakes, I corrected the mistakes, and now, once that was done and the business was doing well, I thought, right, great, how can I help my friends and family to get into business? And purely just with that thought in my mind, the franchise, Sweet Spot franchise idea was born, and here I am today standing in my 6th shop, which is just opened 2 days ago. beautiful location, very busy spot in Nottingham city centre, and I'm so proud that we have done this. I have had a lot of interest in a few people want to opening more stores. Our dessert was simple concept, affordable prices and great quality desserts. That was my initial idea when I set up Sweet Spot as just a standalone store in Coventry. When I wanted to do the franchise, I said I want to follow the exact same process, keep it simple, affordable for anybody that wants to take my franchise on. So no extortionate fees, no hidden fees, none of that, and give 24/7 support. Every franchisee, every person that takes my franchise on is given my personal attention, so I can support them all the way from right the beginning to finish.